guys, welcome to this video series about debunking myths about Muslims and Islam in general. I put out a lot of questions. I'm here with my friend Sabine. Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Walaikum salam, good.
Good stuff. I put out this list of questions about the myths that people want debunking, and one of the top myths out there is that the word jihad means blowing yourself up. I don't know who thinks that, but some people actually believe that. And in a way, I guess, if someone doesn't know what the word jihad means, the press, the media are going to tell them they have jihadists blowing themselves up. So in this video, we're actually going to say what jihad really means out there. And you're going to be shocked. Why don't you? You're far more knowledgeable than me on this.
Jihad is actually just a personal struggle. So it's similar to, everyone has a purpose in life that they want to achieve. And we may not always know what that is, but part of our life's journey is to try and figure out what our purpose is and work towards that. And so everyone has their own individual journey. And jihad is basically the expression of that in Arabic. So it's, the struggle that you go through in your life to try and achieve your purpose. That's your personal jihad. So for me, I would say it's sort of trying to refine my character, purifying the heart. It's sort of a very spiritual journey. And at the same time, obviously, things that I need to do, like parenting is quite a challenge. So there's obviously struggles with that. I'm trying to do some voluntary work in supporting children with special needs, and also helping friends and acquaintances that I know that are having struggles in relationships. So for me at the moment, I would say those are kind of the journey that I'm on. So my personal jihad is trying to focus on how can I serve those people the best way and make the biggest transformation in their lives.
And absolutely nothing about blowing yourself up.
No.
Okay, so essentially the word jihad is an Arabic word meaning the struggle, and everyone has their own personal jihad. Like you've mentioned some of yours. My personal jihad is not quite as deep as yours. But my personal jihad is, I'm writing books, I'm making films. At the moment, I'm writing a graphic novel. So my jihad is getting up at 5 a.m. and pushing myself, because that's the only time I have to actually do this stuff and reach out and find collaborators. So, everyone's jihad is as unique as that individual.
Yeah, and I think it's exactly what you were saying, in that it's the day-to-day struggle that you go through. So, for example, waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get your work done, or, my son waking me up at 5:30 in the morning, wanting to play or wanting to roast some chicken to feed his cats. It's all this kind of the daily stuff that you're trying to do, but at the same time, you've got the purpose and you've got the other things that you need to balance in your life as well. So it's all of that coming together. But I think, it's very sad that that's completely misconstrued and people kind of just associate it with this violence, which you may be talking about in some of your other videos this month, about where Islam is used as a justification for violence.
Let's debunk that myth, okay? That's what everyone out there, okay, not everyone out there, I'm sure you don't, but lots of people out there think that jihad is about bombs and blowing yourself up. Obviously, we know it's complete nonsense. Why, for those people who do blow themselves up, just talk about them, they're getting sold on some kind of false promise or false idea.
I think you're right. I think there's probably two types of people. There's perhaps the type of people that are sold on some false idea and they think it's going to somehow bring them salvation to blow themselves up. And obviously they obviously have no knowledge.
As far as I know, anyway.
They obviously have no knowledge actually about their religion, and but I think probably most people are just using it as a justification to themselves, but they've actually got some other aims. So, for example, they want to be part of a particular army and gain particular areas of land, or it's all geopolitical motivation, and then they say, oh, but look, we can use this verse of the Quran to try and justify what we're doing, even though what we're doing is completely outrageous and unacceptable on any kind of human or religious level. But
that's a good point. A lot of people criticise Muslims for not speaking out. So, this is our way of speaking out against this nonsense that people are doing out there.
Yeah, and in a way, I think it's a shame that we have to speak out, because it's kind of like, I don't know, say you have in the news a Rottweiler attacks somebody somewhere, and then you see someone's got a
Dog
guide dog somewhere. You're not going to ask this guide dog, why didn't you speak out against this Rottweiler that did this, it mauled this baby? So it's just, it's as ridiculous as that, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I can never come with something like this. That's great. Yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. I hope, actually, I mean, obviously we're having fun with this, but it's quite a serious problem out there. There's so many people out there, media outlets who are just interested in selling advertising and going to use the word jihad on the front of their red top newspaper. I'm not going to say which red top newspaper, or, politicians trying to use jihad to scare people to win an election. Hello, Mr. Trump. He's a big fan. He's not actually. Mr. Trump hates our show.
But it's true. It's there's a big, mass media effort to try and paint this picture of Islam, and it's really sad because, I mean,
Jihad is a beautiful thing, essentially struggling to achieve something that brings meaning to, and it is as unique an individual as everyone.
Yeah, exactly. So I think one of the important lessons as well about Islam that people could take away from this is that, in a way, it's just a set of guidelines for the way that you live your life. In the same way that you live, amongst all the different races and religions, it's just a set of guidelines of how to do that. It's kind of like, I think of it as a Lego instruction book. So it's like, say you wanted to build the Millennium Falcon from a Lego set.
Some guys.
You go through step 1, step 2, and it might take you a long time, and you have to be quite patient to get there. You could just get all the pieces out of all the bags and try and build it yourself without the instructions, but it'd be really difficult.
Yeah.
But basically, the Islamic principles like Jihad are basically there to help you to go towards achieving that, to building that Millennium Falcon.
Cool. Great. I mean, we've got someone who wants to contribute something to it. Guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video, and do hit subscribe. Can you say hit like? Say hit like. Maybe like it, put your thumbs up.
Put your thumbs up and
there
say
you go. Tell everyone to hit like.
Hit like.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We shall see you guys on the next video. Okay, thanks everyone. See you later. Bye.